broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Jordan Sparks. 2 Chainz. Huh? Oh no, he don't do that. That's the Young Yang Twins. True. What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop New York After Show. I'm joined in studio by my baby mama, Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
You know my other baby mama, Nicolette Sensei Don't Play Gaona.
Hey.
He's here again, y'all. Stephaune Wallace.
I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids.
Yet.
Hey, Jordan Sparks sounds crazy sexy on this.
Have you seen this video?
She's a really
No.
attractive woman.
Oh, no, yeah, I know she is, but man, she going there.
She working with that dude, too.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys check out BlackHollywoodLive.com, music show The Beat. I host, and we had Jordan Sparks in. She's everything. We love her. All right, check that out. Bye. Moving on. Mm-hmm. Y'all, Peter Guns is shopping with Erica Mena for a ring for Amina.
Erica. They trying to keep Erica in the storyline, ain't it? Just anywhere, be somebody's friend, help us shop.
Right. I just don't think she was being that great of a friend. I think she should have just stuck to Amina's side, you know. But that, as you can see, she's kind of faking it because she over here in Peter's scenes talking about, oh yeah, give her a ring, like it's gonna be better. It's like, goodbye.
I don't know if I should be doing this, but like, you know, I believe in like true love.
Erica, shut up. As Peter shops at Zales. Like, get out of here. I was like, is he getting her a Pandora bracelet? Like, what is he
What's that? Henosh? What's that one called?
What is it?
Begin with an H? Whatever.
Jared's, Zales, K Jeweler.
It's Claire's.
The icing.
The icing.
Ooh.
What's it?
Ooh.
Begins with the P. Pandora.
Piercing Pagoda.
Piercing Pagoda.
Shout out to Piercing Pagoda. That's where I got my ears pierced.
No, that's where I got mine too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the mall at the kiosk.
We did in the middle of the mall. That's
What was
funny.
that in the 9-6? Because they closed down in the
It was.
9-7.
No.
I did
Bitch,
mine.
that was like 2001.
I'm dating myself, but mine was like 94.
Just
See?
kidding. Damn. All right, so Peter's ring shopping for Amina. I could walk. Realizes that he might really lose Amina. I mean, she went to fucking Germany.
She didn't want your ass to stay there, so bye.
I mean, my thing is this, like, really, Erica, like, I don't know, I could kind of see it being, like, because she's not really friends with Amina, she, like, knows her and they're cool, so it's like, she isn't investing the way, like, a friend would be like, no, bitch, you do not need to be with this man. Mm-hmm. It's best for the child for you not to be with this man.
Yeah.
But she ain't thinking like that. She out here with Bow Wow, which...
Yeah. You said child. I'm thinking about Peter. He said, I went to Germany all by myself.
Like Travis flying alone is such disdain.
Like he needed a toddler escort. I'm like, we're so proud of you, Peter.
Like, what were you gonna take Tara with you?
You went potty, Peter. Good job,
Could
Peter.
you imagine
Like,
he really
Tara,
took Tara?
I said Tara. But I mean, like, you know, I traveled by myself. Well,
I could
yeah.
totally see him like, hey, babe, you know, I miss you, and I want to have this conversation, but Tara's in the car.
Can you
with
just
the
come back
kids.
with us?
You know.
Can they come in and they'll watch TV in like the family room or something?
You remember? You met him. You met him.
You remember the kids?
You remember the kid?
I thought it'd be good, you know, for your mom and family to meet everyone.
I cannot.
So then
I came all by myself.
we see Amina goes to meet up with Oren, who she used to. Well, before that, excuse me. Erica goes and meets up with Amina fucking, and the bitch put in her clip-ins and thought she was J-Lo from the Wedding Planner.
Honey, don't
She was
play.
like,
I
bitch,
would
the
love
female
to have hair
hitch.
like that.
No, she was looking beat
Like,
for the
it was
golf.
like
Yeah,
J-Lo
honey.
first did Selena. Remember that after she got out of the Selena
She
role?
was serving hair.
And sometimes I'm like, Mona, what are you all trying to like transition Erica into acting? Because sometimes I be feeling like they put a soft glow around her when in scenes. She just be like, you know. Like I can picture the intro to her on TV. She should be like, "Hey guys, it's Erica."
What is
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm delirious right now. Okay, so
I'm so mad at her ambiguous conversation with I want to tell you something, but I can't tell you.
yeah.
Girl, it's either you're gonna tell her or you're not gonna tell her. Like you kind of already told her.
It makes you sound like you're fucking her man. So me and Peter meet up, but I can't tell you why or where. Like, and I'd be like, "Bitch, did you 384? Like, really, bitch?"
Hey, rewind the film when y'all watch it. When she first says that, Amina's brow
Yeah.
quivers.
Yeah.
Did you see it quivers?
yeah.
She was like, no, please don't let it be you too. Not you too.
Oh my gosh.
You
No.
too?
And
Can't
everything
put it past
that Erica was saying, Amina kept putting her head down, like,
This is horrible, man. This is
it's
horrible.
conditioning.
I mean, but she was low key happy still, so it was like.
Well, yeah, because she was like, you know, there's nothing he can really do for me. And she was like, well, I think that, like, it might be that one thing.
That you
Like, bitch, just say what it was.
I
Like,
know.
now you out here, like, fucking Helen Keller, like.
Right.
That was
He got
so
you a
wrong.
ring.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
she should have just told her it's Peter Guns. Like, there's no.
If you the homie, you supposed to say, girl, he got you a ring, and I made him get the bigger one. Like, I got us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't even tell the difference
Ain't you
in the bigger
down?
one.
Peter
Like
don't
they
have no
both were
money.
just really small. Like
But
I
still.
couldn't even.
Peter don't have no money. He ain't getting no. Wait till we see the ring. The ring.
That ring is gonna be $85.
It's like,
Okay.
Mona, could you take this out of my check, deductible every week?
No, he wait till we see this piece of shit.
Mona's like,
Actually, you know what? No. Peter probably got a bonus check for flying to Germany. He probably got a bonus check for flying to Sandals with Tara. And so that's what he's using this money from.
His per diem.
Yeah.
stacking his per diem. I ain't gonna eat tonight, y'all. I'm gonna get the ring.
Now, my thing is like, Erica, like, I can understand, like, where you were, like, the fight, the Care Bear for love in this, but it's just, like, but you know what, to even ask that from Erica, like, you don't see what you're doing right now.
Right.
This girl was ready to walk away.
Yeah.
And you really out here and now gotten her excited, like, I don't know, I think you get another chance. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna put the ring on it, and I mean, she's already his wife. Like, what is a ring gonna do? I'm already married to you. This is not the first step. We're married, so he's not even acting right, and we're married.
And
Fuck the ring.
and it's conditioning.
Fuck the ring.
So every time you fuck up so bad that I'm about to leave, then you do something amazing. So it's going to take you fucking up every time and me saying I'm done with this, and then you're going to do
Some, yeah.
Right.
After
Like
she's
this.
been cheated on for the last 3 seasons, if all it takes is this little band that he's gonna buy to get her back on board, she dumb as hell. We knew it, guys. We knew it.
Well, I mean,
fuck dead.
Yeah.
We knew it, man.
Well, I'm hoping Oren gonna save the day.
Right.
He meets up with Amina. They used to date. He used to be the old music manager for Black Butterfly. She wants to focus on music and wants him to help. He says, I don't understand why you're not popping. Have you seen the fucking show?
Right.
Because you're on Love and Hip Hop, Amina.
I mean,
That's why.
yeah. It sounds like though he had her in a good position prior.
Before she
Black
came on
Butterfly,
Love and Hip Hop.
There's,
They were doing shit with Fabulous. Like, they were out there doing shit.
but that was
I remember
them as
that.
a group. So is Erica good alone, solo career?
You mean Amina?
I mean, Amina. Yeah, I'm still thinking
Singing
about Erica.
about
you know,
window
probably
pane.
not.
Well, I really believe if she would not have come on this show, or if
She coulda had
she
to keep
would
it.
have came on this show, and as soon as Peter started acting crazy, she would have flipped it on Peter and had this whole movement like, you're not gonna dog me out, blah blah blah.
She ain't got that in her.
She
Really
could have
nice
had
of
this
you.
on her side, and she could have had music.
She could have had like a Sunshine Anderson career.
Yeah, I mean, she could
that
definitely
two
have
songs?
a.
Yeah, you know.
She could have a
2 songs and then
she
carry
could
on with
have
the
a
thing.
Tanisha Kelly career.
I don't know because the
You know,
people
like
because
catchy-
Amina can play
Catchy
instruments.
songs, like she could have catchy catchy songs, but then that's pretty much it. It's not like it's gonna blow up in the charts or anything like that. Like, you know, she's probably gonna just be like chilling.
3 steps below A. Marie.
A. Marie was popping at one point, though. That's dope.
I know.
3 songs.
I know.
I think she's ever
No, Anne-Marie,
I don't think she's
that's
ever
got
gonna be
2.5 albums.
I think
2.5
Amina could have
albums?
had a chance. I think she could have had a chance. Not a chance like
Not with
But now
fucking
it's
Miss
like,
Pinky tatted on your
like,
fucking keyboard,
right.
fucking Casio keyboard on your fucking side. So Oren's, you know, nervous that Peter's gonna try and stop her from working with him. I totally see this happening. And Amina's like, no, like I'm in a place where I can stick up for myself.
No, you ain't, girl.
You're not, because the thing is, y'all gonna work together. Peter's gonna get jealous because Oren probably gonna make you a hot ass track, get you up there with French Montana.
Right.
Peter gonna get his fucking dick in the soup, and then all of a sudden, one day he's gonna be like, nah, babe, like, you know, we gotta be done with this, and she's gonna do it. She's gonna be like, Oren, I can't do this anymore. Like, Peter's
Well,
gonna
hopefully
leave me.
she's just gonna be serious and moves on. Like, I mean, it was clear that she's not over Peter, you know, and he's like, you know, are you officially gonna move on? She was like, yeah. But in the back of her head, she's like, I don't know, he might give me this ring, you know what I'm saying? But like, so
For
we're
a
just gonna have to
ring,
see
bitches
about
are
that.
thirsty.
She's not about that money then. As soon as he asked her that question and she was like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, she not about this business. Everybody ain't made to make it.
Nope.
Everybody ain't made to go to the top. And if you can honestly tell me that you have a manager who's willing to help you, he has helped you in the past,
And has seen the past 3 seasons of Love and
has
Hip
seen the
Hop.
past 3 seasons, wants to
And
work
is
with
still
you,
willing.
and you know that your husband is going to get in the way with that.
Yep.
If you're willing to be like, I'll take that L, then that's on you. You don't.
But how can you sit there and say that the man that you're going to be with and love for the rest of your life could say something like that? Could stop your career over what? Because he's not happy with himself. Boop. Bye, Felicia. Moving on to Yandy, Kimbella, and Candy. So they go to this baby shower food tasting thing, which I was like, they give a lot of fucking food. Like, they look like meals.
Right.
healthy
Grits
portions.
and
I was into that.
Yeah, it was looking real
Loving
good.
it.
Red velvet volcano cakes.
yeah.
Yes.
I was with it.
She wants us to be a formal attire baby shower and wants to do a commitment ceremony and change her last name. And the whole thing is that she's wondering if she should tell Mendici's mom beforehand.
I mean, obviously, duh. Like, you know, just to let the mom know what's up. Since, I mean, just because his mom has shown that she wants to be a part of
Yeah.
these things, you know, I mean, but if the mom didn't even, like, say those type of things, then it wouldn't have mattered, you know what I mean? Like,
I agree with that, but and on the other hand, you also have to tell Judy. Is it Judy?
Yeah.
Because she's a live wire. She'll lose her mind if
Right.
you don't tell her in advance. Give her the full breakdown and make sure she's got everything under control. She's
Right.
crazy.
Her and Johnny like have the same syndrome. So
No,
listen.
nobody got the
when
Johnny
Yandy
syndrome.
met up with Judy, Judy was sitting there. Yandy's like trying to explain, and Judy like,
Yeah, like she
really,
always
like-
want a challenge, or she's something, man.
just, like, confused. Like, Jesse.
I'm nervous too now.
Jesse,
I'm
oh my
uncomfortable.
gosh, stop.
I'm uncomfortable.
so why you gotta say it like that?
You said shotgun.
crazy.
I
This
said
is what-
shotgun.
right.
You said shotgun.
Like I would have been like, bitch, I didn't even know if you were really listening to me or not. Or you just sit there and you're like,
I thought you passed out. I thought you was
I
dead.
cannot.
Oh,
Judy, you
man.
good? So they're explaining the commitment ceremony. Just Judy's face cracked me up, that whole situation. You're not going with that.
But trying to explain that commitment ceremony, I kind of feel Judy a little bit because it sounds like, why are we going through all of this stuff? Y'all just plan a wedding.
No, I get exactly what she was saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, you're
it's
gonna
the same.
go and get the last name, but why don't you just go get married? Because then what's the point of getting a wedding? You already have the last name.
Because
Then we all
Yandy
gotta
wants to
come
have
back together again and do a wedding?
Well, okay, boop. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's what the fuck family wedding. I'm irritated. And the next two, my brother wants to have a baby shower in fucking June and fucking get married in April. I'm like, that's not convenient for me, and I live in California, so I get it. They want to fucking have their fucking happy little moments, so let them have their moments. But I'm just sitting here. Sorry, this is a little personal. But my thing is like, no, Judy didn't need to know all of that. I understand where Yandy's coming from. It's just changing her name. It's the fact is she's celebrating her child, the life of this child that's about to come out of her, who's going to have the last name Harris, and she's sitting here like, I'm not a part of my family, like how I want to
Yeah.
feel.
No, but
Okay,
it's
so
extra,
she
though.
still wants to have the
Yandy's
party.
being extra though.
I personally,
But it's Yandy.
I know.
She has
And I
volcano
personally, at
red velvet
first-
cupcakes.
Yeah, at first I thought it was like kind of weird. I was trying to like figure it out. I was like, don't really understand what she's trying to do, you know. But then once I saw the actual preview for next week, I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
It's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But even Yandy she said, well, you know, it's kind of an encouragement ceremony for, I think she was saying for Mendices.
Yeah.
It's an encouragement for him to follow through on the whole wedding.
Right,
That's tough. You know, I'm like, what is Yandy trying to do? She's really pressing the issue here.
Well,
You can be a
didn't
Harris
take it like-
at the court.
I took it as when she said she was trying to like motivate him. He felt some kind of way, even though he knew that Vegas wedding situation was last minute, was ratchet. He seemed to feel some kind of way about it.
definitely.
So it seems like she's doing this to be like, I do want to marry you, and it's taking longer than than you would hope. But let's do this, and then we're still gonna get married.
That's gonna be so freaking cute.
To appease him.
You saw him put his head down. He was like,
Oh,
yeah,
let me see that cry.
so cute.
Because she is fighting for the wedding. Everybody wants her to just have some type of
Right.
shotgun wedding, like Judy was debating with her. But she is fighting to have an actual wedding. So
Yeah,
I
so
get
you
it. All
can't
right.
be mad at her.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on from that, we get Rich and Cisco. Rich shopping for his Shelto Adidas.
That's funny. I don't know why they never brought up Strawberry. Like, that's where all the drama even started with Johnny. Like,
Yeah,
You know,
like,
he
hey, I
skipped out
banged
on
that
that
bitch in the
part,
fucking
right.
bathroom.
You over her now?
Yeah.
You know, Rich come in. You know, I'm always got trouble with the ladies.
Cisco seemed like such a yes man in that little moment, didn't he? Yeah, Rich, everything you say is
Despicable
cool.
Me.
What'd you say? What? Sky's green? Yeah, sky's green, man. You know, I'm like, damn, calm down. Like, get off
Cisco
of
don't know
Rich's
how to
nuts a little
act.
bit.
Yeah,
you don't
until-
know how to act. You know, Cisco's just like, yeah, man. I'm
Anything
just
you
on the
say.
show. Cool, yeah, man. Whatever you want to say, man. All right, cool. Yeah, man. You know, like, shit. This is our scene right here. We're just gonna be like, yes, man. You know
It's
what I'm
our
saying?
scene.
No, wait, can we?
Like-
I want to talk respectfully about Cynthia.
Like, yo.
I was like, who's Cynthia?
Oh, you really taking it to heart.
I was like, who's Cynthia? Did we get a character? Is this like Demetria from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Like she just come in?
Oh, right.
I'm like, who the fuck is
Seriously.
Cynthia? All right, Santana. We're gonna use her full government, and then they start going into this beast mode conversation,
Right,
which I was
like-
like, Transformers unite! Like beast mode, you know what I mean? I'd be in the bed beast mode. I'd be up in here beast mode. I'd be like beast mode. You know when we go to Vegas, beast mode in Massachusetts, beast mode in Florida, like Kentucky, like
Two things. Guys who talking about beast mode that hard and that tough,
are not beasts.
they are not beast. And secondly, anything that they're knocking down looks like the bottom of this mug.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you talk
They,
about
we ran through them.
honey.
They were roaches.
Yeah.
Cisco look like
Anybody
he
runs
trash in them
through roaches.
streets. You know, he look like he
Seriously.
trash in them sheets.
He looked like he fucked bitches with fucking scuffed up red bottom.
That's why he's so obsessed with sin, because he ain't never
facial
dated a
scarring.
fine woman before. That's why he
Right.
acts this way. He ain't never had a fine woman.
Oh, he was
Ever.
like, when he was talking about her, he was lighting up. Like, he was like,
he's done
you know,
open.
she gonna be the one. Like, of course she is. She's fine as hell.
She's
like,
perfection.
you know, she's like a girl you would always want to be with. But
She's above
Cisco,
him.
get your facts right. Okay, boo boo.
She knows all your tea.
Honey.
He was literally blushing, and I don't know if you use that for like a man.
Oh wait, we're not
Oh, no,
there.
he
We're
was
not there
blushing.
yet.
Okay.
Looking like a pillowcase. I can't with him.
He's looking like
Looking like
Pillsbury
Casper when Casper-
Doughboy. I'm
Elmer
real
Fudd.
excited.
I can't with him.
He said he'll slow down his
Sorry.
beast mode if Sin wants to get serious. So Sin goes and meets up with Chrissy.
Put that jersey up. Like, what jersey?
Please
is
hang
she
a jersey.
Jersey? Get out of here.
You don't even own a jersey. All you own is that Gap fleece.
With dirty
I'm like,
wife beater
how
hanging
long were
around.
y'all in the studio? Y'all know more about music than me. How long are you in the studio to make a song, not an album?
With somebody who can't sing and you have to add a lot of auto-tune,
Might be in there.
could be months.
Jeez. Okay.
You know, I don't know what the situation
On the
is.
low, that was probably there for 2 days.
That's what I'm saying.
Cisco thought it was a lifetime.
I don't
He was
feel
like, every time we
We
was in
work
the
with each other all the
studio,
time now.
You
we
know,
spent so much
Well,
time.
no, I mean, I think that she was a new artist.
Wasn't there for 2
She's
hours.
never done a a recording or nothing, you know, before. So I think it probably had to take her a minute.
Probably
to,
helped
really,
write it.
Yeah, and they probably vibed
develop
on
it.
writing it and
and she was probably cute because she didn't know what to do. Like, oh, do I sing now?
So like a week.
When do I sing?
Yeah, probably
yeah,
like a
so
week.
probably
She's
like
so
a
cute.
He
week.
fell in love in a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Honey.
And not only did he fall in love in a week, I'm I'm thinking while he blushing, talking about he gonna retire his jersey and all this other good stuff. I'm like, yo, your new baby is only what, 4 or 5 months?
Right.
That's just what I'm saying. There's just like fresh sperm everywhere. Like, why are we like?
You in
just
love
stop.
right now, baby?
Just stop, Cisco. Just calm the fuck down.
He's never talked to a fine woman. No fine woman has ever gotten that close to him. Because most fine women be like, get your ass away from me.
Please don't touch me.
Well, because I was really like trying to like get into him, like whenever like he was talking on the screen to her, and I was like, oh yeah, he has no chance.
I was laughing.
But it's like you can't be a fucking bum and ugly. You know what I mean? Like, what do they say? Pick a struggle. Like,
and you missed that
like, because
window.
at least you know what I mean. He could look cute if he was like a charmer and a nice guy and like that big teddy bear. Like, oh, but you aren't. You're a dirtbag. You're sleeping with girls. You have bitches hanging out in the fucking prostitute hostel.
You're a beast.
Yeah. You put up girls in a hostel.
Like, I can't.
Because I'm a beast. Go stay in the hostel.
All right. So Sin and Chrissy, Sin wants some advice. She wants to nip this Cisco situation in the butt. Chrissy, I was into the style, the little fishtail braids.
I know. I was like, okay, girl, keep it cute.
Chrissy talks about the trip with Chinks. She said she's mad that Chinks didn't show her his house, which is fucking weird. Yeah,
That's
Chrissy
weird.
like, hey Veronica. Hey kids, this is the bitch I'm fucking.
Right.
And one of the kids is like, I saw her in a magazine.
Which one? Straight stuff?
The thing is,
Get
though,
your
it's
ass back
like
in the room.
their relationship is clearly public now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you have to lose, Chinks? What do you have to lose?
But like, why does she? Why? Like, it doesn't have to be that yet. Like, it's like baby steps. Like, you just met my dad.
Yeah.
They
They haven't even signed divorce
But
papers.
he already lives with her.
Mm-hmm.
He already is staying at her apartment. So you pack this one and move to another one. What's the difference?
I mean,
Yeah.
What is the difference?
He low key is about to pull it off. He's close to pulling off having both.
But he's
having his cake and eating it too.
No, he ain't
He's
gonna get
not.
both at the end of this.
At the end of the day, he's not. But he was close to
But
it.
at the end of the day, if he really wanted to be with Chrissy, he would say, all right, yeah, I'll move in. Point blank, because he already lived
there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He does already live there.
That's why I don't understand why he got so upset.
Because-
Chick, your stuff is already at my apartment, so I'm just gonna box it up and move it to the other apartment.
I think he's doing something wrong. He knows that the situation ain't fully that. Like, I don't know if he's really 100% committed to Chrissy.
that's crazy.
Because it's like,
he seems like he is.
I can understand him saying, like, you don't tell me things. Like, how you expect me, like, you're going to move. Because I thought he was going to just get mad she was looking for an apartment, period.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like, oh, where's it at? Like, that's nice. Like, and all he has to say, don't look for a place. No one going to tell me where I'm going to move. Like, she's not. She's saying, do you want to move in with me or do you not want to be with me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because y'all are supposed to be in this committed situation.
Right.
Like, he go through withdrawals or
right.
something.
He'd be like spazzing out.
Yeah, he gets kind of weird with it.
So Chinks and them are talking, and she tells him about the apartment. And he bugs out, and she just feels like basically she's number two.
Which she is.
He's married.
Yeah. Adios. I don't speak Spanish.
Like,
You comprende.
Right.
Like your mother.
right. You knew adios meant something. Okay,
I'm
in
mad at-
Spanish.
Right, because you should have thought it was a drink.
So he so his home is in D.C.
Yeah.
He's doing the music in New York.
Yeah.
So when he's in New York, he stays with Chrissy. So if Chrissy says, we're moving here, I don't know how much say-so you have.
You don't. It's like
You
the holiday.
don't.
It's like the
Exactly.
Holiday
You know what I'm
Inn when they tell you have to move rooms. You have to move rooms because where else are you gonna stay?
You have. That's what I'm saying. Like he's mad. Like he's not going to be in that apartment. Like what you gonna do? You're gonna move. Here's your key.
Well,
'Cause
Cisco.
what else you gonna do?
Well, no, Cisco has a room open in the hostel now. Because down
No, he got an Airbnb.
okay.
Right.
He's staying at somebody's house.
With the older beetle, the roach that
Right,
runs it.
whatever her name was. Cisco and Sin meet up. Cisco got a private room at his favorite restaurant. You actually probably would have had her heart if you took her to Chipotle.
Yeah, that is
She
true.
did like that.
This motherfucker was cupcaking harder than a fucking
And
Care Bear.
she was not into it. He was such a Care Bear.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what?
I can't look at you right now.
Like, for real.
Yo, he was so excited.
So hard.
His cute little heart was beating.
He was so cute. I was like,
I was really
Despicable Me with a little dandelion, like.
This was so funny to me. I laughed and laughed and laughed.
Damn.
That's what you
Kennelia
get.
was dead ass, like dying in this
That's
scene.
what he gets.
Karma's a bitch.
That's what you get for dogging out old girl in Atlanta. You dogged out Diamond Strawberry, even though she's crazy.
Right.
You've been saying you've been out here in these streets. That's what you get. You can't date a fine woman, Cisco. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He just don't have it. And he okay, so if you do have game, let's just say.
Wait. Cisco can date a hot girl because if Molly Mall can fucking find these bitches. But Molly Mall and Cisco look like they fucking carved from the same fucking.
But Molly Mall was using
looked
words
like
like
he had a little more money,
organic, and it was like, I just want the relationship to become organic to our situation and what we dealing with at the time. Cisco don't have that type of game with the cutoff sleeves. He went to dinner with a cutoff on.
But Molly looked like he got a little bit more money. You know, he done been around a little bit longer.
Yeah, he be
a little older
flexing
than
his
Cisco.
cash, honey.
He has a fucking exotic tiger in his
Right,
bed.
like.
Cisco might have even still had a chance if when Sin got there, he did the whole private room and that whole thing, and then he kind of let her run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he would have took control,
That
you know what I'm
could've
saying?
been hot.
He
Yeah.
could have. It would have been sexy. He might have had a chance, but he let her run it.
Like-
He sat down like, "Tell me what? Are we gonna be together?"
Like, they
She
didn't
was
even
like,
have dinner.
Here's the deal.
They didn't even have dinner.
Nope.
Yeah, he wasn't like, all right, well, hold on. Like, I want us to get this.
Yeah,
Like, he
have
really
a
just
dude-
said, right.
Have a dude walk in and say, "Yeah, get that thing I told you and get that bot." Yeah, baby. So
Cisco's
he
not
got
doing
that.
that. He had
He
on
got
K-Swiss.
that.
That would have been everything.
You feel me?
Right.
She'd have been like Ray who? Because Ray is beating those draws up.
Okay. She loving some
like,
Ray.
Let me go see this dude right quick, Ray, and I'm gonna text you when I get out of here.
Yeah, she was just thinking about
probably
her
out waiting in the car.
man.
Yeah.
He expressed his feelings. She shuts him down.
She
He
said 2
said,
minutes.
Wow.
she's like, we're business partners. He's like, well, we did one record. Like, calm down, Sin. We're not business partners. He's like, you know, you can have,
Right,
you
like,
can have
I'm not
it.
doing an album with you.
Right, you can
like-
have the whole record. And then she goes on to say, fuck. Okay, well, this just isn't working for me.
Yeah, like, she tried to be nice to him. Her first approach did not work at
But that's why they just keep it fucking real.
She
Like,
tried
you
to be
shouldn't
nice.
have did all this. Like, Cisco, no, I don't want to meet you at a restaurant. Like, I'm not into you like that. No shade. Like, I'm thankful for what you did with that. Like, you know, if you want a percentage off of the record, I understand that. Like, let's do it. I'm not into you. I'm not going to meet up with you at a fucking
Right.
diner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we
they
can meet
didn't
up at a
even
hot
eat
dog.
anything,
Where's
but
the
they didn't
Shake
even
Shack?
eat anything. Like,
Shake
they did
Shack.
not even eat anything. Like,
And it's
it
a
was
wrap.
way too
Some
awesome.
people just belong in the friend zone.
Ray.
It just isn't working for me. All right, moving on to Johnny.
not into it.
Let's talk about friend zones.
Oh Lord.
Or ones that are delusional and just never put themselves in the friend zone.
Business and pleasure. Here we go again.
Right, Johnny vents on Twitter about wanting to leave Rich as his manager, and she has to meet up with Rich's mom.
Whom I love that we got a chance to meet.
We've met her
We
before.
saw
Oh, I
her a
didn't see
couple
it
of
before.
seasons
Okay.
ago.
That's my
You
first
know,
time.
Why does Johnny always put that baby voice on when she's talking to everybody else except these dudes?
Hi, how are you?
She's like,
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Can I talk to Rich real quick? Thank you.
But she never stares at the person either when she talks to
No,
him.
she's freaking crazy, yo. She crazy, yo.
I ain't messing with this chick.
She's like, Judy, see another one, you gotta be like,
No, she's
Are you real?
She like, hey,
put maybe a finger under her
let
nose.
me. Yeah, you know. I just can't.
Rich meets up with Johnny at that bar to promote his liquor. And Rich and Johnny
so
talk.
Mad the owner was there and this all went down.
This is Rich was like, look, this bitch is crazy. Like, we can't get into any other bars. Like, you know, I'll give you a hookup on the liquor. You know, she's probably gonna do something crazy. Like, I know you don't open till 6, so can we?
Yeah.
So they're talking. Johnny apologizes at first for saying she wanted to leave. Okay, she's really good at being the first to apologize at things.
Yeah.
Too bad she can't stick with the apology.
I don't know though. You apologizing, but you said you said what you said on the internet. that's not like a.
And that was, yeah.
It's not an apologizing type situation. It's like that's more like that's final.
Well, she never also gives him like enough time to like. She'll like say something really deep or like for her deep, and he'll like half-ass listen to it. But then it's like as soon as he starts talking, she starts cussing him out. Like tonight, she goes, "I gave you all of me when my dude died last year. I thought I could never
like,
love someone."
Really intense.
And then as soon as he starts to talk, she's like, "You fuck me and other bitches." Like, okay, let's get back to your dead boyfriend and what I did for you, and like, let's talk about it.
Breathe for a second.
Clearly, you were in a place where we were fucking, and you were in your feelings about your ex, and you washed them off on me.
0 to 100, like she really be spazzing.
I feel really bad for her.
Me too.
Yeah, she just really don't know how to control.
It was like,
Felt like I was at Six Flags.
it was like, good gosh.
Pandemonium.
From calm
Roller
to
coaster.
angry, calm to miserable.
To about to kill everybody. Tasmanian devil. She is the Tasmanian devil.
That's frightening.
Johnny starts yelling, "What the fuck you here for? What the fuck you here for? What you here for? What you here for? What you here for? What you here?" Starts standing up. The securities are pushing her back.
I brought you here.
I was meeting Corey.
Why do all these people yell the same things? Oh, like that's a common theme in love and hip hop.
What are you here for? Why are you here?
She would have scared the fuck out of me.
Here?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I'm
Like, I was just like,
So she's screaming at him.
Tara's like, "Peter, why are you here?" Everybody's like, "Why are
No
you
one
here?
knows why
What were you
anyone's here."
doing?" Like, yeah.
Amina said to Erica, "Why were you there?"
Why do you guys keep on showing up to places that you shouldn't be there?
You don't like her? Well, why were you there? Rich says, "Why you act like that?" Johnny says, "That's how you make me." Whoa.
Okay.
Nacho Libre.
And okay, you know what? I'm gonna go on Johnny's side real quick. The fact that he is still fucking her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna make her crazy. It'd be different if they weren't even fucking. Then this would just be like on some stalker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that he still was giving up the D to her. You know what I'm saying?
Rich is
and she messing with her head. So you know what? Low key, he do kind of deserve to just yell the truth out. I mean, shoot, if you can't get it through his head just by, having this relationship, fucking whatever. So maybe you do sometimes have to turn up. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get it. Obviously she turns up a little bit too hard, but maybe that's her own way of like, damn, you still ain't hearing me. You still fucking me, but you still ain't listening to what I gotta say.
No, he totally deserves this because it's like Rich just be putting his dick in anything. It's like fucking I could throw a bear trap on the ground, be like, "Rich, put your dick in that," and he'd be like, he knows what's gonna happen, but.
But nobody's responsible for your own vagina except you. So yeah, he can still be trying to get at you, but if you don't let him get none of the cat, then we won't be dealing with this. Stop sleeping with Rich. He said last week that he didn't love you. The week before that, y'all had a problem. 2 weeks before that, y'all had a problem. And you still giving him the draws?
In the bathroom at restaurants.
CC's. She gave him the draws at the CC's pizza. You still wondering why?
It was Rev Pizza.
Well, Rich only he preys on emotionally unstable women
Pizza Hut salad
because
bar.
they're very. he knows that
gotta hide
emotionally
my
unstable
Little
women are.
Red Lobster sizzling shrimp. Sunday.
I'm sorry, Stephaune.
No.
I'm talking about Johnny getting in the bathroom.
I can't believe how many people have had sex in the bathroom in this one season.
This one season.
Like,
One
is that the
season.
thing to do? I think that's disgusting. I hardly even want to use a public bathroom. Okay?
I wouldn't even take a shit in public bathrooms.
Let alone,
Like, what are you sitting on?
wash my hands. I
What are you
still can't
touching?
even touch
You
the
gotta- you
door
gotta hold it
handle.
outside.
No, but like, are
I
you
take a
putting the little
towel to
paper
even-
thing down
I don't even
on
do
the top?
that.
Hold on. I want to
Like,
give it to
where,
you.
like, no, I hardly even want to touch the door handle.
I feel like I get a venereal disease just from touching the
Seriously,
fucking bathroom
like,
door.
there's
Like
no
sometimes it just be
time.
wet in there. You're like,
So it's like,
are you gonna carve diamonds? Like, well, she's getting fucked like carving diamond and Rich were here.
She would do this. With a heart around it.
oh my gosh. As they were like, he was
As he's
hitting
just banging her on, she's like,
and she's just like,
I don't like this. Don't do that. Don't do that.
oh my god, get the fuck out of
do
here.
that.
I'm done.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
So
her
done.
face just up against the stomach.
That makes
Oh
me
my gosh, no, for real, straight up though.
Oh my God, we have to
Then
finish.
she looks back. She's like,
I am done right now. Just
She looked back at him and say, "Are you done yet?"
Look back at
Yeah, I'm good.
You're done.
She turned around and you fucking done yet? You fucking done?
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Emotionally unstable women, Rich has been taken advantage of
Straight
for
up.
his whole life.
Oh my God.
And then he reaps. This is the repercussions of the women that he chooses.
Well, he must be putting it down because they keep giving him chances.
I don't even know.
He must be amazing in
You
the
know
sack.
what? Or these girls are just desperate to be on television. Fuck that.
These bitches are willing to
Like,
get fucked in
right,
fucking Subway.
like-
No,
Like,
because if it was you can't
Fucking
put up with no
Quiznos.
trash and cheese for this. Say if it's trash, you
just
can't put up with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Diamond don't even know if he trash or not.
Right,
Diamond
Diamond don't
giving him
even
the first
know.
shot. She ain't never even. She
like,
went the first
I
time in the
think he's a
bathroom.
good guy, right?
honey, Diamond been watching this since season 1. She knows who the fuck she's dealing with. She knew the key players. You gotta find that key player. The thirst be real. We went to a situation. We seen some
just not
thirst.
even.
Yeah, never mind. All right, so Rich says, "Look, you know what? I got you." He pulls out this fucking, gives this whole fucking damn speech. Talking about, oh, you know, I was gonna get you this present from my friend Tyler, and you know, because you were gonna join with Rich Dollars Media. I'm like, this is the nicest thing that you've ever done for any of your artists, like, because you're clearly not getting them any #1 hits. He tells her to tear up the contract. You and me are over. I'm done. Bam. Gave her the watch, but then I think he took it back because when she was crying, the watch was gone.
It wasn't there.
He probably came back in like, actually, I knew that.
It was just a sample.
I'm actually gonna send that to Paris, to Princess Peach.
I actually have to
whatever her fucking
return
name.
it because they just told me I could use it for the shot. So just take it back to them.
I actually have to say the name is product placement.
That's all that
This
was.
is a Casio quartz.
Hey, well, I'm shitting on your life and ripping you to shreds. Casio cords right here. And don't forget my liquor. On that note, let's head to predictions.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ.
Prediction.
Y'all killed me already.
Jesse,
You went there.
Cisco can't get with the pretty girl, so he goes back to his baby mama and trying to be like, baby.
to please, baby, please. Get out of
The
here.
baby's only 4 months. He's supposed to go back. Go back
She
and just
told
be
him
with her.
to kick rocks.
She should tell him to kick rocks. He done left her for 2 other bitches, and now he come back when he realized, oh, the pretty bitch ain't gonna get with me. The semi-pretty bitch ain't gonna get with me. Guess I gotta go back to the basic bitch.
Gotta go back. And she crying, so she gonna take him back. And she got them kids.
Yeah, she gonna need
should
some
take
sort
him
of
back.
support. She gonna be like, you need to make some songs.
No. She shouldn't. Yeah, she has children. I don't know what it's like to have kids. However, nobody should be with Cisco right now. He's not a good guy.
He needs a break. Like
He's a bad
For real.
guy.
He needs to focus on his music right now.
Okay.
We get Yandy and Mendices that look cute. We get Chinks versus Chrissy again.
Right. Turning up.
I think that's gonna dissolve.
Yeah, I do
Yeah. It's a wrap.
too. And Chrissy gonna have to find some new dick because I want her on next season.
And I stand on Chrissy's the best thing Chinks could get.
You think
Stand on
so?
it. I think she's above him.
I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
The way
in
she
like
mix it up and look.
her attitude. Yeah, like I feel
No,
like
she be changing like she's a video game character. Like, I can't.
She be keeping it
Grand
spicy
Theft
with
Auto.
Chink.
She
You
keep
know
it
she
alive.
keep it
No, she
spicy. for
definitely
him.
does.
And she probably cooks every night.
Yeah.
She keep it live.
she really be probably really just being wifey. Like
Yeah. And that's all she want to be.
Down
That's
ass
all she
bitch,
want.
50 Shades of Grey. She'd be like, take me to the room.
for real. I would not put that past her.
She'd just be wait. What does she have to wait in the room? Like,
With the ball in her mouth.
She'd be like,
Oh,
where are the handcuffs, Jinx? Where are the handcuffs?
What happened to us today?
I'm so overtired. That's why.
Handcuffs, Jinx.
And then finally, we get Peter
Jinx!
we get Peter giving Amina the ring. But why was it not in a box? And why was
in his
it?
pocket.
He probably had it in a sock.
Yo.
Could you imagine he take his Nike off like
No, I imagine there was like lint probably on the ring, like you know the lint that be coming out the jean pockets
fingerprints
and shit.
all over?
Oh hell,
like,
to the no! Like
Amina
diamonds
should-
probably scratched up. He probably has some coins in there with it. Like
it's a little bent.
Amina should accept the ring and say, cool, this going to cover those last 3 months' rent. Thank you. But now listen,
She
I'm gonna
needs
be
to-
with
she needs
Orion or whatever.
to take the ring and then call Tara, take a picture of it and say, "Is this yours?" Because he probably took it out of her belongings. It probably belongs to someone else. Like, does this
Because he's dirty.
No, I would have went to fucking Toys R Us and looked in little 25-cent machine rings and be like, okay, it ain't here.
Matching them.
It ain't from here.
Okay.
And then finally, we get a star guest
He didn't
appearance.
even like get down on his knee. Literally, he was just
He was
like,
leaned back. Yo, you want this?
like, you know,
Look what I did for you.
Like,
So,
Bitch, you ain't thankful? No, I don't know what to do with Tara. Where'd you go, Peter? Why were you there?
why were you there?
And more importantly, that's what Daryl Strawberry gonna be saying to Diamond next week.
yes.
Why are you on this show?
Why are you on this fucking show?
This show. I'm glad he's there, though. At least,
Yeah,
showed up as a father.
I'm kind of nervous to see what kind of advice he's gonna give
Right,
her.
we'll
I'm
see.
a little bit scared.
You know, he got the ministry out in Orlando.
Well, I hope he brings her to the fucking ministry.
Bring her to Jesus, Daryl. Bring her to Jesus.
Like, you know what? She could be on Preachers of Miami
Something.
or whatever it's called.
That
Yeah.
could have been cute.
That's what Diamond needs to be on with little My Lisa. And she can be like Little Trouble. You know what I mean? She could get caught sucking dick in the fucking altar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm just saying. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
At Since They Don't Play.
At I Am More Fire.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.